Good afternoon, friends, and welcome back to the channel. Hey, are you looking for a newer home? You want a 2-bed, 2-bath, double wide, and you're looking for something with a ton of value? I'm talking about $15,000 worth of recent structural upgrades done in the past 2 years. Does that sound of interest for you? Well, if it does, make sure you watch this entire virtual tour as we find ourselves outside of the home located at 8803 Twitty Road here in gorgeous, beautiful Sebring, Florida. This home is located within Silver Oaks manufactured home community. Now, we have profiled this gorgeous community recently. It's an absolute stunner from start to finish. I gotta be honest with you folks, it's gotta be my favorite park in all of the area. It is absolutely gorgeous. In fact, hanging out here today, I ran into a couple of locals. They showed me the pool and a couple other places. Take a look at what all I was able to check out here today, hanging out at Silver Oaks. That's right, folks. All of that and more is available to you if you decide to call Silver Oaks home for your next house. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take a quick tour on the outside. We're going to jump in the inside and we're going to finish up with some numbers to see if this home is right for you or somebody that you know. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us today. We greatly appreciate it. But hey, do us a huge favor. Don't be like the 91% of people who watch our videos and don't subscribe. Hit that subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner. It doesn't cost you a dime, and that way you're up to speed with everything that we're doing here at the mobile home dealer. So thank you so much for coming on the journey to help grow our community together. And if you're ready, I'm ready. And welcome, welcome, welcome to the virtual tour of 8803 Twitty Road here within gorgeous Sebring, Florida. Now, before we take a look at the outside of this beautiful home, let's take a look at the outside of where you're going to be located at in the park. Now, folks, if you're looking for a country setting, we found it, because right across the street, you have orange groves. So if you're looking for a park out in the country, but yet you're about 10 minutes away from shopping and dining, you got a furry friend, and you're 55 or older, this park is going to be the park for you. If I look over here and I see these gentlemen here in the pickup truck, if I take a right down the street, it's about 20 yards away, you're going to be right there where the community pool is and the activity center. They have tons of fun things going on here at Silver Oaks year round. It is definitely the place to be in Highlands County. So definitely a great location in all of Sebring. Now, as I approach the home, holy mackerel, look at this beautiful landscaping all the way throughout. We're going to jump and take a look at that, as well as that beautifully manicured tree. My gosh, that belongs in a Hallmark movie. Absolutely beautiful. But we do have a carport. We got to get down to the bones of this. Okay, so this carport here, folks, very tall, easily large enough for one car. This entire whole screened in area that we're going to jump in here in a little bit, that was all totally redesigned and rebuilt about a year ago. Several $1,000s was put into that. So we'll jump in there here, but let's take a look more at this beautiful landscaping. Red is the color of the day, and it's absolutely popping here at Silver Oaks. You see all of this custom landscaping all the way around, extremely well taken care of. One of the things I love about Silver Oaks is look at all the space in between you and your neighbors. You are not on top of one another here. Sometimes we profile homes in more city areas and you're very close to one another. Not the case here in Sebring, Florida. AC unit right there. That one was replaced in 2022, about 3 years old. Fully vinyl wrapped on the outside, making it look very modern. I love the stone skirting here as well. It's extremely well taken care of. Gutters in the home keep the water nice and dry. More of that custom landscaping all the way throughout. One more shot of that beautiful tree out front. They even put out the mulch today for a video, and man, doesn't it just look great. Absolutely fantastic on the outside. Great curb appeal. Very large driveway. I'll mention that as well. I didn't really touch on that here at the beginning. Easily large enough for 3 vehicles, and then one into the carport. So as I mentioned there at the intro, all this was redone about a year or so ago. Several $1,000s was put into this whole area. Prior to this, as you see, this was just the carport. None of this was here, okay? And that was obviously the access door to the home. So having this whole open area, looking out on the orange groves, having that nice breeze off the open land, very, very relaxing, very beautiful here at the property at 8803. The shed, if you're a veteran of the channel, you're going to know what we're walking into. very large indeed. Washer and dryer is staying with the home. They're both perfectly functional. But look at the size of this storage area. And absolutely neat as a pin. Obviously, we have plenty of power coming out here. If you wanted to use this as a home office as well, you definitely could. Store all your beach items, all of your fishing gear, whatever you'd like. Tons of opportunity here. Now, as we jump into the home, let us know in the comments below what you think of your first impression of 8803. Beautiful entryway right as we approach the property. All the appliances are in great functional order. They all are staying with the home. Tons of cabinets all the way throughout, as you see. Definitely not a need for storage. I like the bar setup there. Definitely a multifaceted setup for the kitchen. You could have your morning coffee there, look out at the open land across the street. Of course, you have that beautiful chandelier right in the dining area. As I peel on over here. Now, another thing I want to point out here, folks, is you do have a vaulted ceiling, okay, all the way throughout. This is a 1994 home, okay, so it's a 94, so you're going to get some newer updates that you're obviously not going to see in a lot of the homes that you see in our channel. Okay, so the first one is you're going to have a drywall product called gypsum board here on the wall. You're not going to have the wood paneling, so that's definitely going to provide a more of a modern look to the home. The other thing that you're going to see here is you're going to see very large bedrooms and very functional bedrooms. Again, if you're a fan of the channel, you've been here before, you know how much I preach about having nicely usable areas in double wide homes. This one definitely has that. You see the vault carries on over, a very large closet here. Spare bedroom, this is what you're getting with a mid-90s home. Okay, newer home, you're getting just more space in all the other areas. So you've got the taller vanity, you've got the updated flooring, tons of cabinets. As I pull back here, neat as a pin, tub shower combo, even with your shampoo and body wash. Are we at the Marriott? No, we are not at the Marriott, folks. I'm telling you, we are not at the Marriott. We're at the Silver Oaks Manufactured Home Community. That is awesome. What a setup here for this primary bedroom suite. Again, king size bed, okay, end tables on both sides, and just look how much space you have on either side here. Again, with the newer home, you're going to get the closet, and you're also going to get the built-ins here on the wall, leading in to the primary bathroom here. And what I like here is that they have it set up with a single vanity, and they have it set up as a ladies' makeup counter. You could obviously run water under there if you want to put a second vanity in without a whole lot of extra work. Your necessary item there in the corner. And then as I wrap around here, you have the shower stall. Now, what I'm going to do with this video here, guys, is I have my my note sheet. Okay, I'm doing this in a lot of videos. A lot of people appreciate when I do this. Okay, this is just my note sheet for the house, 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. You're looking about a 6 to 7 inch step in. Okay, now I stress that because if you or somebody in your family has problems taking stairs, you always want to know how much of a step you got there. Okay, so not by far not the highest one we've ever profiled on the channel, but something I definitely want to bring to your attention on about the 6 inch step in there. And notice that the vault just continues on throughout the home. Now, folks, we're not done with this tour yet. We're not done with it. I saved the best for last. We're going to peel on over here to the living room. Very great, very nicely done here. One thing I do want to point out, okay, is that you have kind of this, I'll call it kind of a faux wall here. Now, I'm not a contractor. If you're a contractor, let us know in the comments below if you think we could remove that and open this all the way up. I know some of our buyers are going to be interested in that. I'm not totally sure, but just let us know in the comments below, or if you like it. Personally, I like it. I think it's a great setup. I like how it's separated. But again, folks always want to know how they can make this house their home. Now, my favorite part of this house is this guy here. Take a look at this. Absolutely beautiful. All right. Now, you're going to ask, why do I like it so much? Well, a couple of things. Number one, I love the country feel. I love how open it is. I love how they don't have a crossbar here, which a lot of these Florida rooms do. Okay. They're just going to have screens. So it's almost like it doesn't even exist. Absolutely beautiful. Looking out on that custom landscaping. I mean, absolutely stunning. The other thing I like is that we also have plenty of power ran out here. And take a look at this, guys. This also carries the vault. Okay, always also carries the vault over here. Okay, now the last thing I want to point out about this beautiful outdoor living space is this is the only home. This is the only home, guys, in Silver Oaks with 2 screened-in porches. You got this one, but don't forget about the custom one that was just done a year or so ago. They spent several $1,000s updating with. Okay, so you have 2 outdoor functional living spaces. Okay, this beautiful view over here, and then this one carries the vault. All right, so absolutely stunning indoor, outdoor, country living space, and an absolute stunner at that. So I know what you're saying. All right, Mark, you're telling me there's about 15 grand. You get the AC, you get the hot water heater, you get all this other stuff here with the built-out Florida room. I bet this is going to cost a ton. What about affordable housing? Well, folks, you stuck around this long. We're going to talk about money, but before we do, if you're new to the channel, you always want to make sure that you check out our website for the updated information on this home as well as all of our others. We'll put our company website on the bottom of the screen, sellmobilehome.com. The reason why we stress that in all of our videos is because we can update the site faster than we can update the voiceover for all of our homes here. So for the most updated information on this home and everything else, make sure you take a look at that website. Now, at the time of this listing, we're bringing affordability to you here on this gorgeous home. We're taking the home to market under $45,000. That's right, folks, $44,900 on the sticker of this home. Lot rent's about $600 a month. Okay, lot rent's about $600 a month. Price of the home, $44,900. So, if that's of interest for you or somebody that you know, what we'll do is we'll put Candy and Eric's contact in the lower right-hand corner. They are the duo who are doing a fantastic job all around Highlands County for the team. Give them a call, send them a text message. Let them know that you're interested in the home located at 8803 Twitty Road here within Silver Oaks Manufactured Home Community in Sebring, Florida. Thank you so much for coming on this virtual tour, guys. My name is Mark. You've been with the Mobile Home Dealer. And as always, we'll see y'all on the next one.